Right lads, I've got a quick 5 minutes, so I'm going to put together a little review of this catapult for you. It is the Flippinout Scout. There's been lots of people asking over the past couple of weeks on the Facebook page about it, and you know, saying whether I should buy one or whether I shouldn't. And I thought I'd just tell you what I think, really. Now this one is made from fiberglass resin, so it is literally bomb-proof. I'm not joking, lads. I've had 4 kits with this, like you can't believe. I mean, this doesn't even leave a mark. Seriously, I had 10mm lead hitting those forks like there, and well, you can see yourself, there's no mark at all. So it is bulletproof. I use this every day. This is my everyday shooter because it is so hard wearing. I mean, it's not going to dent, it's not going to leave any marks. You can throw it up and down, have 4 kits, you know, do what you want with it, and you're not going to hurt it, and that's why I'm using it every day. A lot of the sort of flipping out connoisseurs who have got a lot of the custom models don't like it. The only reason being is they say it's quite big. Now it is quite big. I've got a little pocket poacher there, and you can see for yourself it is a lot bigger. I mean, the width, even look at the width of it in comparison, it is a bloody big catty. Even with that palm swell, I mean, you can just see there, it is literally 3 of that little multiplex catapult there, but you can see that yourself. Now, good points and bad points. First and foremost, I'll give you why I don't like it, and that is, main reason out of everything is the look of it. Now, flipping out stuff is great, works a treat, you know, that's all well and good, but this actually does look like a child's play toy, which I don't like. Yes, it may be aimed at more beginners, but I can only go on how I feel about it. The other problem I've got with it is on these 3G fork tips, believe it or not, because I've got on there, I shoot Dan Kung 1745 loop band sets with a homemade leather pouch on that, right? Now, you can see these forks, you can shoot these forks in 3 ways. They're called 3D forks. You can wrap and tuck through there, shoot through the fork with some ferroband, go over the top with some ferroband or some dub or whatever. But someone kindly did this conversion for me, Marcus Senior. Basically, it's to allow loop tubes to go in there. Now, it doesn't come like this, lads. You've got to cut that little line yourself. So just be warned, if you want to shoot loop band sets, you've got to do that and modify it yourself. Now, getting back to why I don't like it, if you look on the side, that little fork tip there, when shooting through the forks, is slightly scalloped, right? That's all. That's lovely. Well and good. The top, however, is a little bit more flat. It's only minuscule, lads, but I'll tell you what happens when I pull back the 1745 tubes like that. Sometimes the top band flops over to the side or over the other side, and it throws your shot off. It doesn't happen all the time, but the point is, with this catapult, you've got to aim it rather than shoot instinctively. That's really the sort of main gripes I've got with it. It's just the look and that one little thing. Apart from that, I love it. Now what I like about it, the palm swell is lovely. I mean, that fits into your hand like an absolute treat. It really does fit in your hand nice. A lot of people will like this catapult because it is quite universal. You can hold it hammer grip like that, and that, I don't shoot hammer grip, but that is comfortable. You can do wrap round like that, which it's not for me, but if you all like that sort of thing, it's comfy. Also, you can shoot the brace position like that. Again, it is quite universal. Beginners will like it, so will more experienced shooters. The main reason why I like this catapult, however, you've got the lanyard on there for a bit of extra stability. It does come with that, lads, 550 paracord, wrap it round, and it does add to a nice bit of stability for you. Now, the main reason I like it is the finger pads, right? They are the deepest finger pads, don't know if you can see that. They are the deepest finger pads I've ever seen on a catapult in my entire life. And why I like them is because it ensures you get the exact same hand placement every single time. I'm not joking, every time it is the exact same. So that, I'm not just joking with this. I'm not the most accurate with this catapult. I'm accurate with a couple of my other ones, but the difference is not worth talking about. The point I'm trying to make with this one, I'm so consistent with this one, it's a joke, because I've got the same hand placement every single time. And like I said, I use it every day. The reason for that is it is genuinely bomb proof. It is big, for a Flippinout, especially if you're used to seeing customs, you know they're very neat, sort of very thin and nice looking. This isn't very neat, it isn't very thin, and it isn't nice looking, but it does the job, lads, seriously. I do like it. I would recommend it. It isn't for really experienced shooters, I've got to say. If you're just starting out in catapults, or you want something just to sort of throw in the van and abuse, this is perfect, and that's exactly what I've got it for. If I was going to a competitive shoot, like Sheffield or Andover, somewhere like that, I wouldn't be taking this. It's not for the fact of, you know, it doesn't do the job. It does do the job, but for me, when I'm aiming, this little gap from where the hole is to where the tip is over there is slightly too wide, so I do suffer a little bit with accuracy in it. But I mean, when you're hunting gaming in general, it don't really matter. Like I say, if I was doing a competitive shoot, I wouldn't take this with me, but it is a cracking everyday catapult. You have got to aim it, as I said before. You can't just sort of point and shoot, because it's not designed for that. But all in all, I mean, I like it. Like I say, experienced shooters or beginners, you really couldn't fault it. It does what it says on the tin, and at the end of the day, lads, it's only $30. I mean, I think it's $12 delivery charge, so $30, $42, about sort of 25, 26 quid delivered. I mean, it is literally bomb proof. It's going to last you years. But like I say, I use it every day. I like it. I'm a fan. Any questions or comments, give us a shout. Cheers, lads.